Is anybody there? Hey, y'all. Good morning, grand rising. Good day. How y'all doing? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, so remember when I first started my channel? I'm acting like I done had my channel about 3 years or so. That's all right, though. That's all right. But the first day, which was only like a couple of weeks ago, I was saying that I had an iron in the fire or a piece of wood in the fire or whatever. In other words, I had a hook in the water, something that I was expecting to come along, you know what I'm saying, to help me out of the difficulty that I'm in. So yesterday, I felt myself coming back. I'm still at the shelter. So yesterday, I felt myself coming back up on that. I will tell you about yourself with Source. I came up on it again, y'all. I don't be trying to do it. It's just sometimes when I look around and I see how things are, even though it could be worse, I know Source. I know my ancestors. And I know how they look out for me. And I know it's them. I don't care what you say. They have looked out for me and they continue to look out for me. But it's just, I guess sometimes we just got to go through, and get things and gather things, lessons and stuff like that. So yesterday I was going there. I mean, I was rolling eyes and everything. I don't know who I was rolling them at or what I was rolling them at, but they was rolling. And I was like, I'm not going to keep doing this. I am not going to keep doing this. Like, what you showing me? What you want me to see? Can't you just point some stuff out and just let me see it? And it was just bad, y'all. So it got so bad till I got in the car and I decided I'm going to drive over there to this wood that's in the fire. I said, I'm going over there. I'm going to have to make something happen because it's not happening fast enough. Every night it's like, come in, get searched. And it's not as bad as being out in 9-degree weather, which is what it is right now. It's not as bad as that. Search me all you want. But it does kind of start taking a toll after a while. There's women who've been there for a long time, I can tell. And, I just don't see myself doing that. But, just having to go through those motions and then get the mat and then lay on the floor and try to go to sleep while everybody talking with the lights on and all that is still better than sleeping in my car and being out in this harsh weather. At the same time, I can't deny how I feel. I know me. I know who I am. I know what I am. And just me trying to figure out why I'm here is what was riding me hard yesterday. So here I go. We finna go at it again. It's about to happen because I don't understand it. And I need to understand it. So I went, pulled up, and there were no parking. I'm talking about it was nowhere to park. It was like in a busy, super busy area. And as much as I circled the block, at least about 5 times I circled that block. Signs everywhere with the tow truck and a picture of your car on the back of the tow truck telling you where to pick your car up at if you tried. One of the signs even said, don't attempt, no, what did it say? One of the signs said, don't try it or something like that. Please don't try it or something like that. But it was letting you know, you get out that car if you want to and you ain't done something like paid or did the scan thing, which I was not about to do. So I just kept circling to, in the area where I saw cars parked, where there were no signs, no nothing. But those cars were not moving. They wasn't getting out the way. So I had to keep circling the block, which got tiresome. And then I had my head in the air. I'm going to get one of these spaces. I'm not leaving until I get, I did all my hard talk, child, please. End up leaving and ain't even get a chance. I saw the place, found the place and everything, ain't even get a chance to go in. But that's how bad I needed to just look in somebody's face and say, please. So I left there, went to try to get my car washed, which is something I've been trying to do for I don't know how long. It's like this place don't have no vacuums in the whole state. So I tried to, do my car again. That didn't go right. The whole car wash was frozen. Like, it was frozen. The man said, no, the water is frozen. Like, couldn't go through the car wash. So I left there. That was my number 2 on my list. Go to this place and look at these people in the face and then wash your car. Both of those were flops. So I left there, went to wash my clothes. Come to find out, I didn't have no cash. So I need, you know what? I'm not going to even go through all that. It was so much. But anyway, I ended up washing my clothes. I did what I needed to do, got the cash, went and washed my clothes. So while I was washing my clothes, I was cleaning out my car. Because sometimes I be seeing people like their cars be piled up with stuff like you just know they live in the car. Or, you could just tell they, just done gave up. I was like, no, not me. I'm not doing it. And I went, while my clothes were washing, I was cleaning out the car. Well, and when I went and put them in the dryer, I came back, put more stuff. I got like duffel bags. Like, I used to have plastic bags, but I say screw that. I'm not having no plastic bags everywhere. I bought me some nice duffel bags. And so I was like, sectioning everything and put, because when I first came to the shelter, I didn't give a damn. I did not. I'm going to tell you. I just was throwing stuff everywhere because I didn't care. It was like the state I was in at that time. But then I caught hold of myself. Oh, I hope my lips ain't as dry as they feel. I hope they don't look as dry as they feel. Anyway. So, if they do, I'm not editing. Like, if y'all see my lips and they dry, yes, I might be a little thirsty. I just slept on the floor all night and came out of the shelter. So, anyway, I did my car. And I felt so much better. Like, after I cleaned my car out, I felt so doggone much better. And I said, now that your car clean and you feeling better, a little car feng shui you got going on, go on and call the people again. Because they wasn't answering me. That's why I went down there. So I was like, I'm going to call them some more. So I got in me a comfortable position, got my phone, and I started back calling the people. But they were not answering. Just like all day yesterday from the morning. They was not answering. So I said, I'm going to send an email. See, my whole thing with this is don't give up. It's times like these that have always brought breakthroughs in my life. Just not giving up. I'm not going to just sit there and wait on, circumstances to work themselves out. I'm going to be lifting something out, the phone, my brain, my pen, paper, something. I'm going to be doing something that can help me possibly get out of the situation. So I got it on the email. And I emailed whoever it was. If there was no name, there was just a office, building email or whatever. So, which was the same email that I used when I first was putting the wood in the fire. So I went back and I went to that email and I started explaining again. I say, look, I just need help. Do y'all have any emergency housing? Is there anywhere where I can go until something come through or till I can hear from you? Do you have anywhere for people who are waiting, for a response from you or whatever? And I just went all in on the email. Press send, sent the email. Soon as I'm talking about immediately after I sent that email, my mind said, why don't you just go in and check your emails? Scroll down, which is what I have been doing. I'm telling you, we see what we want to see, okay? Because I would run into other stuff and go into that. I go in my email and be like, oh, and go into that and never end up scrolling down as far as I should to try to really look and see. Man, when my mind told me, source told me, the ancestors told me, something told me, go in your email and scroll down. Scroll. I was like, I already did that. But anyway, another disappointment. That's how it be sometimes though. It do. But I went in and I scrolled like 16, 17, 18, 19. Probably like 6 days back. I promise you. About 6 days back, and that's just a little shy of how long I've been in this shelter. It was there. 2 emails were there telling me my move-in date, my amount that I would be paying, numbers to call, how to pay my rent online. All this information, y'all, was sitting up in my email. And I promise you, I don't even have a reason to sit here and lie to y'all. I was checking my email constantly because I was looking for the email from the people. I was skipping right over it. There was no title. On both of these emails, there was no title to say, okay, to me, it looked like a random email. Just some crazy random email, like be coming through your email and stuff like that. That's what it looked like. So that's how I scrolled over it. It didn't have any indications that it was coming from the place that I was looking for. I was looking for one thing, one name, and that was the name of the place where I put the wood in the fire. Guess what? It wasn't under that name. It was under something else.